We got ourselves Team Blue with Boomasaur swapping out for Elendil. We got Seawark in the back. We got ourselves Lecky, Peachy, and Zachary, who have not got to play the game at all, versus Team Red with Aries. We got Oniyu coming as the DHP, Blood as Assassination, Zathun playing that, I want to say, Boomkin? Okay, he can stay in cat form if he wants to. And we got ourselves where? Angel? Uncio. How's it going, Angel? Alright, we got ourselves Oniyu versus Boomasaur, Demon Hunter versus a Master of Demons, a Warlock themselves. Has to be destruction, unless he's playing Affliction, dude. I'm looking at that Scythe and I'm thinking Affliction every single time. Every single time, dude. It'll be an interesting fight. Now, we'll see how it goes, boys. We'll see how it goes. Let's get Quinn Rat in here, a couple more of these, dude. Just because you got a one and done, let's get a couple more right after. Now, if Red Pally fought the left team, could have been hard. Red Pally would have looked to her busted. True, true. It's going to be I-Beam for Audio in the opener, but it's going to be a Succubus CC. And Boomasaur trying to see if he can go and pedal his little legs ASAP right now, trying to get away from Audio. It's going to go for a Shadow Fury, Stonelaw, Chaos Bolt, Cataclysm, Wombo combo with Conflax to keep Audio in the same place, getting big damage, dropping Audio's health close to that 50 percentile. And Oniyu's gonna have to go for that Crucible self-heal a little bit early. Every time he gets I-Beam, he should be able to get himself a big setup for heals, big setup for damage too. Gonna go for a bit of an imprison onto Boomasaur with a stun to follow Psychotronic right after, but it's gonna get in with a Seduction. Trinkets out of Seduction into Horror Effect, Fear combo into Boomasaur, landing a full Infernal on top of the boy with Chaos Bolts coming. He's going to go for a bit of Metamorphosis, trying to use the Meta to run away, but another Chaos Bolt is going to come to his Darkness, keep him alive. Darkness absorbing that Chaos Bolt. That could have been a detrimental Chaos Bolt for him. It's going to go for a bit of a self-play behind here with the Infernal. Just going to hang out with this Infernal and leech as much health off of this thing as he has. Looks like he was hit with a Cataclysm around the corner. But it's going to be a big reset. Saw Boomasaur popping down, even killing the Infernal. Waited out for that thing long enough, keeping the Succubus out in the open, but like a flag is going to catch him out here. And that Succubus in a good position to go for a CC. Nope, Boomasaur is going to have to go for a long way. Might have to reposition the Succubus, or at least, yeah, gonna go for a reposition on the Succubus, keeping that thing out in the open. Succubus CC coming out right now as a Cyclotronic trying to come in on Boomasaur, not letting on you get the big cooldowns going. Is going to go for that Cataclysm and with a Chaos Bolt, Shadow Flame, double Chaos Bolt actual combo, almost landing that Chaos Bolt, but the immobility of a Warlock is not going to let him get those casts off super quickly. Tried to go for a bit of a Chaos Bolt again, but it's going to go for a Horror Effect. Try to juke out a dodge on EU's Interrupt. Doesn't want to get CC'd on Chaos Bolts, which will just lock him out completely 2 minutes in. And Oni is already, he's still looking healthy. I mean, even his health is super low. Able to stop the I-Beam and Metamorphosis every single time. Boomasaur has been super consistent on stopping the damage output for Oniyu, conflagging him as he's trying to get behind the corner, not letting him go anywhere, not letting him get the most healing while Metamorphosis is out, but not letting him also get a full reset on health by keeping to truck damage into him whenever possible. Oniyu is actually not looking that healthy. All he can really do is go for that Crucible. That's literally all he can do, is use Crucible for a self-heal. I would even at this point just get resources, I-Beam, and use Crucible. Get it stopped midway, trying to make it to Boomasaur with a Fear to follow to keep him running. And that's going to be a Chaos Bolt, Shadow Fury, Wombo combo, Cataclysm to lock him down, bursting the shield yet again, another Conflag to keep him at bay. Looks like he wants to get up close and personal with an Interrupt on the Boomasaur. Another Succubus CC has it, tricking back up, breaking out of whatever CC he can. And again, Boomasaur just trying to stop as much of this demon form damage. He's going to wall this right now, and he's going to go for a bit of a Chaos Bolt setup with a stun to follow chickens out of that stun. And Oniyu looking for that CC. He came in, got that I-Beam for a second, got that Metamorphosis for a short moment, did a little bit of damage to Boomasaur, enough to recover back on health through all that back-to-back CC. And Oniyu is still looking very healthy with a few more Crucibles to just get himself up and running, fully topped off on health. That's all this man needs, is just get himself even a little bit of a touch. So Boomasaur is just trying to play for a long game as best as possible, trying to let a Cataclysm around the corner, trying to pull his sped back, not give him any resources. And that's going to be another Chaos Bolt. Used to land those Chaos Bolts back to back, even once they get any big damage into Oniyu. That's going to be another Succubus CC. No trick available for Oniyu. So Bulbasaur can go for a big setup. That's going to be next big stun with the Casbolt. Onyu is already fairly low on health. Shadow Fury is going to slay him. No, actually dodges that Shadow Fury, but another Infernal does join the fight. He dodged that Shadow Fury at the last moment. If Bulbasaur was a little bit quicker with that Casbolt cast during the Succubus CC, he might have had a really good setup. That's going to be a Infernal that is going to dissipate very early on. I hope he doesn't count as a kill for Onyu when he kills it as a despawns, because it looks like it's almost like he absorbs his health to get a lot of healing. Bulbasaur gonna go for big damage. Casbolt coming out. Is he gonna go for a setup? No, Incinerate instead of going for more damage. Casbolt's are just getting chucked out for him right now. Doesn't want to go for the setup with a stun wombo combo, even in sending the pet over onto Onyu right now. It's gonna give him so many resources. Stun on the pet. I-beam just gonna go leeching the health off of the pet at this point. This man is just trying to get whatever health he can get. The amount of healing a Demon Hunter has is absolutely astronomical. Like, what is this, dude? What is this self-healing? Like, that might be a little too much. Maybe it's like a hybrid class that has a self-heal. But like a Demon Hunter, dude. Bulbasaur is not discouraged by it just yet. Dropping down the Infernal, double stun onto Onyu. Casbolts are still flying. Conflact to keep in place. Does land a fresh new Immolate in there. And with a Maledict to follow for Onyu to get as least amount of healing as possible. Still, even through the Maledict, another Infernal dropping down. It's going to be another Drain Life to get through a little bit of a shield that Onyu gets. Might go for an I-beam here. Gonna be a Warlock Gateway for Bulbasaur. Just wants to get right next to Onyu. Got him super low, getting interrupted on the fear. But Casbolts are still flying. And looks like Onyu is going to be able to absorb a lot of this Casbolt. Looks like does get a blurred darkness to walk him out of darkness with a fear. Walking him out of darkness with a Casbolt setting up. I think it's going to be the closeout to that game. Does get himself a small heal, double heal while Demonic is still up. He's still alive. He's still kicking. How does he do it? Demonic heal leeching is absolutely absurd. Another Conflag and even another CC by Bulbasaur. Another Casbolt. Is that going to be enough? Blade Dancer full of absorbing damage off of the pet. Literally ripping the damage onto the pet. He does not go down. Another Succubus CC. Just a little bit more crowd control. Does Bulbasaur have enough here? Another Immolate. Maybe he'll be able to go again. Conflag in order to stop in place. I-beam triple long. That Metamorphosis a little bit longer. Does Bulbasaur have enough damage? Onyu is just healing every time he gets a global. He gets a heal. Imprison onto Bulbasaur. Just gonna bail out of there. What is this damage output? What is this healing output while you are at it? This is absolutely insane. We've seen Demon Hunters do this much healing, but he's been teetering on the edge of death for so long. I feel like at this point, Bulbasaur might as well go for a big setup. He's going to go for a stun. Cataclysm. Does he have enough to finish it? Going to go for Incinerate. Another Conflag at the end there. Onyu getting that stun to Bulbasaur. Does clap him out with a horror effect for a second with a Succubus CC to follow. Cataclysm is going to come in here with a Casbolt. Big damage on a Bulbasaur. Had to go for a pure perfect play. That Demon Hunter got to like 5% health, 2% health, and recovered and stabilized even. And out of the frying pan into the kitchen for Bulbasaur with Angel is going to hit him with a fear. Perfect to walk him out of the darkness so you can chuck out a Casbolt or two. Those Casbolts are going to be... I don't think they're going to get beefed up by the Infernal, are they? If it's like a random Vision of Perfection Infernal, right? That's going to be another fear onto Angel. Does streak it out of it, so it's a good setup for Boom. He's going to go for a bit of a Demonic Gateway to get himself up above. Angel sitting there with a pet hanging on, and Bulbasaur is going to go for a bit of a kiting strat. He needs to play the long game against his Demon Hunters. It might not be exactly just like Onyu in terms of the gameplay, in terms of the damage output, but still might be tough. Bulbasaur having to refresh his armor real quick as it's going to be barraged by the fell lances from Angel. Random Infernal dropping right on top of him. Those Infernals are doing quite a lot of damage, actually. Look at that Infernal damage, dude. Look, just by being next to Angel, that's going to be a second Infernal. Full stun onto Angel. Into a horror effect. Does he have a second go? Casbolt? He does. 2 Demon Hunters back-to-back clapping. This man slaying Demon Hunters like it's nothing. Eating them for breakfast. Have to play this perfectly in order to make a play, but he is doing such a good job. Going to be a silence out of Zathun as he's going to go for a bit of a Boomkit play. Big resource coming out for Zathun. Try to go for a bit of a Solar Beam onto Bulbasaur. Double fear just to get him running in the other direction. Does have adaptation for these duels. It might not be the best setup for him as Bulbasaur tried to go for a bit of a stun onto Zathun. Doesn't look like he actually ended it. Tried to trade out those Star Surges with Casbolts. Continued to Star Surge as much as humanly possible. He still got some damage. He still got some juice in him. He's still kicking right now. Getting the Solar Rest in there. Bulbasaur not looking healthy anymore. Zathun Doesn't have a lot of heals either. It's gonna be Barkskin down. Has renewable if he needs to though. Could go for a Swift Man, I guess, so we don't really know because we don't see his talents here. Casbolt is gonna drop him fairly low, and Boomstar is he just gonna go hyper offensive, drain life into Bear Form for the thing. He does pop in a Bear Form just to get himself a renewal. That's gonna be a Maledict to smack him right afterwards. Got the heal while he needed. Needs to get more surges into Boomstar right now. Is gonna go for a little bit of a travel form. Boomstar needs to get another horror effect out, and the guy is gonna interrupt Zathun as he's trying to get a heal. That's going to be even a safety ticket proc in for the balance druid on Ragnaros. Couple of regrowths to follow. Boomstar needs to make sure he has a stun or needs to get a death call in. Random infernal spawns Zathun. Get himself a laser beam from above onto Boomstar to get maybe a bit of resources. Does interrupt him or does silence him while in a root. Could maybe go for a setup. Playing very, very defensively. That's going to be an interrupt by the pet immediately as soon as he gets a chance. Couple regrowths to follow at 32% dampening thorns to maybe slow down the pet. And Boomstar is already on the chase. Horror effect does have the line of sight for a while, landing at least that immolate with a Casbolt to follow. I think that might be lights out for Zathun. He does go down. Lights out for the balance druid. Gave it the best shot he could, and a conflag before Ares could get over there. Looking to maybe get a grip in there. Does land a grip, but moves out on the side of the grip with a succubus CC. Is that going to be a trinket out of the Death Knight? It is not. He's going to wait out for a bit. Boomstar looking quite healthy right now. Has a trinket coming up very, very soon. That's going to be random infernal getting summoned up, and that's going to be Casbolt to force out the AMS. But that root on Boomstar is going to slow him down even more. Already Warlocks are very immobile, and Arias has that. He can make him even less immobile, except for that. Oh, big rip on the Casbolt, however. Boomstar couldn't get that one off. Dropping down a real infernal trinket out of Iris. Might have to take up in defenses. Gonna be a fear into Iris with another Casbolt, another fear to follow. Doesn't have a way out of it. Could go for a bit of an IBF. Should go for an IBF. Trying to set out rockets on Boomstar. Another Casbolt smacking him with a horror vector run away. It's coming out as Boomstar just trying to end them with a drain life, draining everything that is Iris. As he pumped out, rotated every defensive in the world. Boomstar picking up the eyes right now to deal with P-Blood, catching him and come flag, rooting him before he can get out. Double root into a Shot of Fury. Doesn't make that Shot of Fury, however. So Boomstar looking really healthy right now, man. Wall, trinket, everything available. No infernal, but he does get random infernals here and there. And he's going to send out the succubus to get the slows on the P-Blood. Has a mark for death already on the Boomstar. He wants to go for a kidney shot. Needs to keep this rogue at bay. That rogue played his hand a little bit early with a mark for death. And P-Blood just might have to go put calm points and dots onto the pet instead. So at least he has that. He has the pet to generate calm points off of. Boomstar trying to go for a little bit of a cataclysm around the corner just to get some freebie damage to the P-Blood. Might decide to do it. Waiting for P-Blood to use sprint any moment. Come flag into a fear just to get him caught in the place. Is going to drop down random infernal summon. Shadow step and a kidney shot onto Boomstar. Does P-Blood go for big damage? Good poison bomb proc right here. Huge damage out of him right now. That's going to be a Dark Iron Racial for Boomstar to shed all the dots off himself. Cloak of Shadows for P-Blood with Vendetta. That's going to be wall for Boom as he gets another Casbolt as Cloak of Shadows dissipates. P-Blood still has advantage if he needs to fear coming out and doesn't have a way out of it. Trickets out of that fear actually with advantage to follow. Boomstar still has a Vendetta on him. Has himself cooldowns rolling with Darkstone stability. Going to be maybe a succubus CC coming out onto P-Blood. It looks like the pet might have gotten stunned as he's trying to bail away from Boomstar. Boomstar might be able to get himself a bit of a reset. P-Blood is back there with a pet. Has something to generate calm points off of, but the pet is at least keeping him slow, at least keeping him out of stealth and in combat. Could go for a pet CC too, as Boomstar is trying to make himself around the corner come flag, and that's going to be a smoke bomb. Shot if you're into that smoke bomb. Cataclysm has two spells he can get into that smoke right now. P-Blood is going to have a pretty strong dot rolling on him. Kidney shot onto Boomstar, but that's going to be a horror effect on the trinket out of him. Fear blinds that fear as a Maledict is coursing through. Boomstar could go for a succubus CC if he needed to. He's going to go for succubus CC. Looks like Boomstar might be able to close out this game with a couple of Casbolts here. Longest Casbolt cast in the world with a come flag. Infernal to follow. People are trying to pre-feint. Gonna go for a bit of a flame, but that flame is not gonna be enough to heal as the Casbolt smacks him. That's a 1v5 by Boomstar, the Destro Warlock. Man, that's a hard fought fight right here. That was a hard one. Can you believe the amount of healing that this Demon Hunters did, dude? The healing, man. One of the Demon Hunters left too. So we could see just how much health he had. Oh my god. Boom is back, boys.